Alright, we're trying to beat the rain again. Yep, trying to beat the rain again. It's supposed to rain Tuesday. It is right now Sunday. I've got 2 rakes in the field, a mower in the field, and obviously Teresa is bailing over there with the 8530 and the other Krone. We're stomping them out pretty good, I'd say. They're weighing right around 1200. This one was 1168. This has had 3 inches of rain on top of this particular field. Probably closer to, a little over 3 inches of rain. So it's wet. The hay's not wet, but the ground is wet. And you can see the tire marks right there where Teresa went with the baler. Or maybe I did that. Yeah, that's my tracks. The outside rounds on this farm are kind of wet anyway, but after getting pounded into the ground with 3 inches of rain, it's really hard to rake it back up. And, my throttle was down. It's hard to rake it back up again, so it took Joe a long time to get it up. No pun intended there. But, we could always zoom in on Teresa. She's doing her thing. Moving right along. We try not to use the zoom. Zoom is not your friend. It's really kind of crappy because when you're doing a YouTube video, there's only certain times you can do it. But anyway, yeah, we've got several hundred acres on the ground. I'm dropping more. I have Grant running the one mower. My dad has been bringing hay home with the loader and a tractor. Timothy's raking and Joe is raking. And we just really want to get this stuff baled. I've got obligations that I have to deal with that are in another direction on the planet. So I really just need to keep this. I just need to keep these balers moving, and I do want to put fertilizer back on here because I know in October I'll be able to come back in and hit it again. And that's somebody wanting to talk to me, so I better find out where my phone disappeared to. Oh, I know who that is. It's Timmy Cornpicker giving me a call. So now I'm baling unraked, reined-in hay because I'll show you in a second, and then I'll laugh about it with everybody here. Now, I have my family members that I work with. The only non-family member is Carl. Carl is not a family member. He is the truck driver, the guy that gets my hay to market, does a great job getting it there. I don't have to worry about Carl. He gets in the truck and he drives. But I also have 2 nephews and 2 sons and my wife that are here. Teresa's right there working, and of course my father. So I don't worry about my dad, and I generally don't worry about Tim too much, other than he doesn't like to get up in the morning and he doesn't like to go to bed at night. But I think that's a millennial thing, and just doesn't, it's not incurable. It just, I haven't found a cure for it yet. But Grant, and Cody, I don't have to worry too much about Cody. I mean, there's a few things that he does that can be annoying, but other than that, I think I do some annoying shit as well. But, yeah. So anyway, up at the top end of this field, where I'm going to right now, I just dropped another one, where Teresa's working, you will see to the left, and I'm going to hit that windrow before she gets to it. Actually, I shouldn't, because she needs to kick that bale. The 4450 sits there. Now, Joe called me a little bit ago, and he's like, not a little bit ago, but a little while ago, and he's like, Dad, I'm having problems. The 4450, it stalled, and I got it started, and then it stalled again. And I was like, well, did you put fuel in it? He's like, yep, before I left. Okay. So I said, well, call your grandfather. It's probably one of those little box filters on the side, or even the strainer, And so Dad came down and grabbed him up, and they brought the tool truck down, and Timothy had started to empty the tool truck out when he got back from North Carolina for some stupid reason I can't fathom. And anyway, there's no tools in it. It like pissed me off, and it's got Joe pissed off. It's like, isn't there supposed to be tools in this tool truck? It's like the Jurassic Park movie when Jeff Goldblum says, well, is there going to be any dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour? And that's about what it was like for the tool truck. Anyway, yeah, so, I'm going to run into that one. Alright, so they work at it a little bit. They pull the filters off, and my father's like, yeah, well, looks to me like the filters are working okay. You know, they're not plugged.
Hey, I'm right behind you.
You're right behind me. Who's right behind me? Uh-oh. Oh, here comes somebody. I'm going to have to... oh. Gotcha. You might as well hang tight here. Unless you want to go across the road, but that's really bad. I don't want you over there. So anyways, back to this. So later, I came over here after they couldn't figure it out, and well, long story short, they're putting fuel in it. We had Grant put fuel in it, my nephew, Grant. And Grant just didn't pay close enough attention, so he's out of fuel. I think it's funny, but I'm going to go get it started now.